That's America, 1070 WIBC with Orly Knutson, the happy Norwegian. It is a beautiful, beautiful day in the capital city. It's cool, but nice, clear, sunny day. And another Monday. Doesn't seem possible. It's the 15th day of November already. And looking just down the line, is it next week? It's Thanksgiving. That doesn't seem possible. And then, not far away, it's Christmas and all sorts of things. And, of course, when you think about Thanksgiving and Christmas, you always think about money and expenses. Well, we here at 1070 WIBC would like to help you out a little bit by, for instance, winning some cash, $1,160 in the WIBC Break the Bank jackpot. We'll be making a call possibly this hour for $1160. Might give you an opportunity to win that. And, of course, the WIBC Radio Arcade Electronic Money Vault contest. Win $1,000, and that is getting a lot of fun also. So, these are some of the things that we'll be taking care of here today at WIBC, your favorite radio station.
In moments.
My telephone number is 239-1070 if you'd like to give me a call right now. And we will take caller number 12. Caller number 12 at 239-1070. Your opportunity to win $1,000 from WIBC. Caller number 12. 1070 WIBC. That's Michael McDonald. And no longer of the Doobie Brothers, of course. Just taking the money and splitting it one way, and I keep forgetting in WIBC. All right, it's about 13 and a half minutes past the hour of 11 o'clock. On the telephone line with me, I have Sue Fisher of East Minnesota in Indianapolis. And, Sue, do you feel lucky today?
I sure hope so.
I sure hope so, too. And, of course, Sue, I'm sure that you and everybody else knows pretty much now how this whole cotton picking thing works.
Yes, I do.
And we need a number and we need a direction. So why don't we just get right to the bottom line and let's get started and give me the number and the direction of the first one, okay?
Okay, 13 right.
13 right.
Correct. Continue.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Let's try the second one.
27 left.
Okay, 27 left.
Correct. Continue.
Now that's pretty good. Let's go for the third one.
6 left.
Okay, 6 left.
Correct. Continue.
As the tension builds, what is the fourth number, Sue Fisher?
17 right.
17 right.
Correct. Continue.
Now what I want you to do is take a deep breath and tell me what the final number is for $1,000. Sue Fisher.
I'm going to try 3 left.
You're going to try 3 left, okay?
That's wrong.
I can tell you that 3 left, the number is not high enough, Sue.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to do it at 110 and 240 this afternoon. Maybe you get another chance at it, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, I hope that you're getting into this crazy contest like we are here. I mean, just, I can't win, but when it gets down to that last number and you get a little of this and that's not high enough and that's too high, I tell you, we just have a ball here at WIBC. So we're going to do it again at 110 and 240 this afternoon. Your opportunity to win a grand from WIBC. Sunny, very cool, but it's going to be 42 this afternoon. It's beautiful and cool right now in Indianapolis. Officially 28. No wind. Enjoy the fall of the Hoosier State Field. Okay, WIBC, and I don't want to get you confused now and break the bank. That's 1160, and who's confused? I'll be making a break the bank call in probably just a short time for $1,160. I might make a call to your home, maybe to your office. You never know where we're going to call next. Blossom Chevrolet wants to send you on a beautiful trip to Acapulco. Stop in at Blossom today and find out how. Blossom Chevrolet, 1850 North Shadeland. Bellamy's, WIBC. Elton John, WIBC. Don't forget Sports Huddle tonight. Jeff Vision, Paul White. 7:05. Here at your favorite radio station, WIBC. After that last break the bank call, I thought I was going to have a winner there for a while. We've added $10. Now it's $1,170. Keep track of that.
Hey, Indianapolis. Who?
There ain't no getting over me. Ooh, darling.
1070 WIBC, Orly Knutson, the happy Norwegian. Monday morning. 11:45. News at noon with Fred and Joe, 12 o'clock. This is Simon and Garfunkel, recorded a couple of years ago at Central Park. IBC. I can't remember if that was, I think that was 2 years ago. They got together for that concert. Boy, time goes past sometimes. It's kind of hard to remember. It's 28 degrees. It's cool, but it's very, very nice in Indianapolis. As a matter of fact, I don't think anybody's going to complain too terribly much about this. I did the other night. I was going home and I was listening to somebody on the radio and said it was going to be cold tonight, and the weather guy said that they had a special antifreeze warning for senior citizens, and they invited all the senior citizens to put some antifreeze there in the glass that you keep your teeth in overnight so it wouldn't freeze.
Tonight at 6 on the news on 6. Sponsored by the Cling Beach Advisory Board.
Had a request for this song and just happened to put my finger right on it. And it's a beautiful one. It's by Barbara Streisand, Neil Diamond. Please don't bring me flowers. WIBC, Monday.
You don't bring me flowers.
The indoor and outdoor hot tubs, figure contouring, and more. I'll just say call or stop by Raleigh's. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. and all day Saturday and Sunday. Raleigh's Fitness Center, I-465 in Allisonville. And be sure to check out our ad in the women's section of Wednesday's Indianapolis Star.
I think I better check that out. 5 minutes before 12 o'clock. Orly Knutson at WIBC this morning. Having a good time Monday, back from our weekend in the Bahamas. WIBC, another one of our little mini vacations that we have. And I guarantee you, the next time you hear Gary Todd or somebody in the early morning hours say, hey, we're going to take a trip, be down here at so-and-so time and sign up and whatever it is, do it, because you're going to have a good time. It's 12 o'clock noon. It's WIBC News Time.
Radio Indiana.
Noontime today over at livestock yards, we had about 1,300 steers. I mean, that's hogs. We haven't really counted everything yet, so I don't have the actual counts. They were 25 to 75 cents lower today in the hog market, 54.5 top at Indianapolis. We had some sows out there today, about 2%, 50 was top. Boars topped at $44. In the cattle market, 1,000 was our estimate. Steers and heifers moderately active, mostly steady in price. Cows and bulls were slow to steady in price. On the steer market, $59 was top. Heifers topped at $57, cows at $39, bulls at $50. Had a couple lots of feeders today at Indianapolis, and the feeder market, top on the steers was $58 for some 350-pounders, 25 sheep. No test yet on that market. 16,500 hogs at the Indiana direct buying stations. They were 25 lower there, $53.75 top on butchers. Sows were steady to week at $49, and I'll have the grain prices come back with those.
Now for a look at Sports 6.
Hello, it's 18 minutes after the hour of 12 noon, WIBC. Let me hit you with a couple of things quick. It'll be in 1 hour, about 1 hour from right now, another chance at that $1,000, opening up the WIBC electronic money vault. And, of course, it's getting down. We're in the last number now. And they're the last digit, and of course they have to get the right combination.
The last direction too, of course.
Yeah, well they got the direction going.
Okay.
They got the direction going right. So we're coming along pretty good. So
you're telling me you're likely to have a winner next hour?
Well, I don't know if it'll be next hour, but it's going to be before too long. These folks are keeping track,
okay.
And that's $1,000. So be listening for that. Also, a break the bank call for 11:70 coming up soon.
Well, I go out of town, you start giving away all the money, right?
Sure
away.
do.
Well, we have sunny skies here and even freezing, 32 degrees at noontime at WIBC. The temperature is 32. Wind is calm. Humidity at 49%. The pressure is 30.49, and it's falling now. Dew point at 15 degrees. Evansville's reporting sunny skies, 35 degrees. Fort Wayne sunny, 34. South Bend is sunny, even freezing there at 32 degrees. Well, agriculture-wise, we can say that the latest cold high-pressure ridge to visit Indiana keep the temperatures below normal today. But sunny skies, light winds provide suitable outdoor working conditions. Dry weather is expected to persist for the remainder of the week as a shift in the upper atmosphere circulation keeps the frontal activity north of Indiana. At the same time, temperatures will moderate to normal or a little above by the latter half of the week as surface winds strengthen from a southwest direction. Fields that were soaked late last week should allow entry with equipment for completion of harvest this week. Drying rates will accelerate as the average temperatures rise and afternoon relative humidity levels fall to favorable levels. Low temperatures tonight will still drop into the 20s in most areas because of strong radiational cooling through the dry air. Minimums late in the week should remain mostly above freezing mark, while daytime highs return to a range of the upper 40s, maybe even upper 50s. As topsoil loses excess moisture, fall tillage will be able to resume during the last half of the week. No rain is in the outlook through Friday, but the approach of a frontal boundary could bring some showers for the weekend and cause more delays in field work. Soil temperatures at the 4-inch depth are averaging in the low to mid-40s in nearly all parts of the state. Daytime readings may be moving above the 50-degree mark again, though, in some other southern areas later this week and early next week. But in general, soil conditions are favorable for application of nitrogen and other fertilizer. 6 to 10-day outlook now indicates average temperatures through the weekend into early next week remaining just a little above normal. The precipitation outlook is above normal for most of the Midwest. National Weather Service 30-day outlook now, that's through mid-December, puts temperatures near normal over Indiana and precipitation above normal. The range in average temperatures could bring slightly below normal readings in northern sections of the state. Now, the seasonal cooling trend during mid-November to mid-December normally takes daily high temperatures from a range of upper 40s and low 50s to mid-30s and low 40s. At the end of the period, daily minimum readings in the low to mid-30s at mid-November normally fall to the low and mid-20s by mid-December. In northern Indiana, the high temperature remains below the freezing mark on 6 or 7 days, while in the south that chilling event occurs on 2 or 3 days. Heating degree days accumulate 750 to 800 in the south, 850 to 950 across the north. Normal precipitation picture would show totals of near 2.5 inches in the northern third of the state, 2.8 inches in central areas, and around 3 and 2/10 inches over the south. Normally, a foot of snow comes in the northwest sector during this period, while snowfall totals from 3 to 6 inches are recorded in the south through central areas. Good field working days become sparse as the colder temperatures keep the surface drying to a minimum. Ground surfaces begin to freeze over during the first half of December, however, providing additional support for equipment in completing delayed harvest operations or spreading of fertilizers. That generally is the outlook for the next 30 days. Right now, though, here at a 3-story brick on North Meridian Street at WIBC under sunny skies, we have a temperature of 32 degrees.
You switch from one motor oil in the winter to another in the summer. Stop switching and change to Amoco MV all-season motor oil. Amoco MV 10W30 protects engines all year long, helps engines start easier in cold weather, protects against high temperatures, heavy loads of summer driving. Amoco MV protects so well, in fact, that exceeds the requirements of every new car warranty. It's even recommended for diesel engines. And you can get Amoco MV at Cratty Standard, US 31 in Edgewood, along with quality oil change and lube service. Whether you have a gasoline or diesel engine, call Cratty Standard, US 31 in Edgewood to make an appointment for an oil change, Atlas filter, lube, sale price $14.95. Amoco MV all-season motor oil. Expert car care. Come to Cratty Standard, US 31 in Edgewood.
The WIBC Kinetics.
Okay, WIBC, 28 minutes before 1 o'clock, sailing along. You were in Kansas City over the weekend. I was in the Bahamas.
How come I always draw something like Kansas City and you draw the Bahamas? You went to the North Pole once in your life.
That's right. I had a good time down there. We went WIBC, American Transair, the folks.
You took a plane load of people.
Yeah, I think that's 170-some people, and we always had a great time. We were in Freeport, and first time in my life, I did the slot machines.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I won big for a while.
Oh, you did for a while?
And then my lovely wife said, okay, let's quit now. I had a whole cup full of money, right? I said, no sweat.
No, we can do it big.
Walked out of there with zero.
You left a little money there.
I certainly did, for help the economy.
Oh, certainly help the economy out.
Right.
I guess the temperature was pretty good down there. We have 32 degrees here at noontime. Didn't you tell me it was about 85 or something like that? Let's get into the Indiana direct buying stations on hogs. There were 16,500 today. Barrels and gilts were steady. Instances 25 cents lower. Demand was good. U.S. 1 to 2s weighing 200 to 240 pound, at 55 1/4 to 53 1/2. A few at 52 to 53.75. That was top. 240 to 250 pound, at 51.75 to 53. U.S. 1 to 3s weighing 250 to 260 pound, 51 to 52, 260 to 270 pound, 50 1/4 to 51 1/4, 270 to 300 pounders at 48 to 50 1/2. Sows were steady to weak, with U.S. 1 to 3s weighing 3 to 400 pound, at 43 1/2 to 47, 4 to 500 pound, 45 to 48, 5 to 600 pounders at 47 to a top of 49. At Indianapolis today on the hog market, our estimate was 1,300. We don't have the actual counts today. Very close to that, though. Barrels and gilts were moderately active, uneven, 25 to 75 cents. I guess a few instances maybe $1 lower. Bulk of the supply were 1 to 2s, weighing 220 to 260 pound. U.S. 1 to 2s, 220 to 250 pounders were at 53.75 to 54. 7 ahead with an outstanding top, 54 1/4 to a top of 54.50. 250 265 pounders at 52 1/2 to 53.75. U.S. 1 to 3 is 225 to 255 pound, and 52.75 to 53.5. Several lots weighing 260 to 275 pounds, and 50 to 51. They also had some lots weighing 270 to 295 pounds, the same price, 50 to 51.5. Sows were active, steady, and a light test today. U.S. 1 to 3 is a few 350 to 460 pound at 47, 5 to 575 pounders at $50 even. That was top. Boars, a few 280 to 350 pounds at 42, and those over 350 pound top to market at $44. The bulk of the supply were 1 to 2s weighing 220 to 260 pound, and only 2% were sows.
At WIBC Break the Bank call coming up this afternoon, $1,170. Oh, Bob, don't say that. 20 minutes before 1 o'clock at WIBC, and we're going to work on our WIBC electronic money vault again, coming up in less than an hour at 1:10. Is that right? That's right, 1:10 this afternoon. Chance at a grand.
Okay, Ember Rail today at Chicago. We had no wheat. We had 21,000 bushels of corn. There was no soybeans, no oats, no barley in Chicago today. Grain and soybean futures prices, though lower in early trading on the Board of Trade. Activities light. The biggest factor in early trading is said to be the supply and demand report released Friday by the Ag Department. The USDA reduced its estimate of Soviet grain imports to 37 million tons from 40 million tons and reduced its estimates for U.S. exports for corn, wheat, and soybean. Sources say good weather across the Midwest also is pressuring prices, but firm prices at the cash level could limit any severe loss for the futures prices. In early trading, wheat is 3/4 cent to 2 cents lower with the contract for delivery in December at 3.31 1/4. Corn is 1.5 to 2 3/4 cents lower with December at 2.33 1/4. Oats are 3/4 cent to 1 cent lower with December at $1.62 1/2, and soybeans are 1.5 cents to 4.5 cents lower with December at 5.56 1/4 a bushel. Cash grain prices now for grain commodities to be delivered to the Beech Grove terminal of the Indiana Farm Bureau Co-op Association. Prices at noontime, about 10 after 12. Corn was down 2.5 cents, 2.29. Soybeans are down 3.5 at 5.50. The price on wheat was down a penny at noontime, $3.14 a bushel.
Nation with new TGE E. coli Vac S as part of your herd health management program. And enjoy the sound every hog producer loves to hear. The sound of healthy baby pigs.
Oh, yes. 32 degrees and sunshine in Indianapolis. And a beautiful, beautiful day outdoors. Orly Knutson, Al Pell, and the Bulletin Board right now, WIBC.
Well, there are a lot of things going on. I want to thank Dick Crum. I guess he really did a super good job while I was out in Kansas City. So, Dick, if you're listening, thanks. If you're not listening, thanks anyway. Department of Parks and Recreation presents a spectacle of blooming color during the 46th annual Mum Show. It all started Saturday the 13th, runs through the 28th. It's open from 10 to 5:30 to Garfield Park Conservatory. That is at 2450 Shelby Street. No admission charge. There are 48 varieties of mum plants that are featured for that. There are some tillage seminars coming up, sponsored by Purdue University. They all start at 9 in the morning, last to 3:30 each day. They'll include information on equipment, yield, fertility practice, varieties, costs, and profits. In addition, information is going to be provided on weed disease, insect, and rodent control, a comprehensive tillage and a whole series of these meetings. The first one's going to come up at the Kokomo Shrine Building December 16th, then at Columbia City at the 4-H Building on the 17th, Wanata Elementary School on the 20th of December, Montgomery County 4-H Building, Crawfordsville, January the 5th, the Brazil National Guard Armory on January 6th, the Holy Family KFC here in Indianapolis on January the 17th, and the Smith Building Memorial Park, Newcastle, January the 18th, Pines Restaurant Seymour, January the 19th, Orange County 4-H Building, Paola, January the 20th, and the Executive Inn, Vincennes, January 21st. Now, I mentioned all those dates. We'll keep those on our bulletin board and get them to them as we get closer to them so that you can plan to attend that. Apparently, it's a pretty comprehensive tillage meeting. So far, we have about 99 young men and women from Indiana, Ohio, and Illinois enrolled in the courses which begin January the 3rd and end February 24th. That's at Purdue. It's the annual Ag Winter Short Course. Applications will be accepted through January the 3rd. A year ago, the member banks, the Indiana Bankers Association, provided 71 scholarships, which amounted to $20,300. Additionally, Indiana Farm Bureau provided a dozen scholarships worth $2,400, and other local organizations gave scholarships worth $3,800. So if you don't have money enough to attend, there are people that can provide money for you to attend to that. Other activities that are going on, I've got a couple of auctions coming up for you. A machinery auction, Mr. and Mrs. Lauren Long, Route 18, Indianapolis here in Indiana, Friday, December the 3rd, 10:30 a.m. They have a 1982 John Deere 7720 combine with less than 200 hours is going to be sold. Has a John Deere 843 corn head and a 220 flex head. They also have a lot of other good equipment, including a 1974 white road tractor truck, a twin screw, has a Detroit engine, a Dorsey grain trailer, Trailmobile grain trailer, Chevy truck bed and hoist. Another sale coming up on Saturday, December the 4th at 10 in the morning. And this is going to be, oh my gosh, it's 2 miles east of Avon or 1.5 miles west of Race Road on the Marion Hendricks County line. Alice Challenger's 7060, a 1976, 2100 hours on it, cab, air, heat, so on. A couple of good sales coming up. I'll keep them on the bulletin board and mention them in subsequent times. Marion Adams FFA Soils Judging Team recently participated in the state soil judging contest held in Jackson County, placing second. This will qualify the team to compete in the international contest next spring in Oklahoma. We'd like to offer our congratulations to those Hamilton County 4-H and FFA members. And Citizens Grain at Lapel.
It's 5 minutes before 1 o'clock, winding it up with Al Pell at
Had
WIBC.
1,000 cattle today over at Indianapolis Livestock Yards. On the steers and heifers, they were moderately active, mostly steady. Cows and bulls were slow and steady. Steers, choice 2 to 4s, 1,050 to 1,200 pounds, 58 to 58 and a half. High choice number 3s at 1265 pounders, $59. Low to choice 3s weighing 1020 pound, brought 57, 59 was top. Mixed good and choice 2 to 4s, 950 to 1150 pound at 56 to 58. A few good 1 to 3s, 54 to 57. On a heifer market, choice 2 to 4s, 900 to 1025 pound at 55 to 56 and a half. A lot of choice 2s and 3s weighing 1140 pound, brought the top at 57. Mixed good and choice 2 to 4s, 850 to 1050 pound at 53 and a half to 55 and a quarter. A few good 1 to 3s, 750 to 1100 pound at 50 to 53. On a cow market, utility and commercial, 2 to 4s, 34 and a half to 38. A few high dressers at 38 to a top of 39. Cutter 1s and 2s brought 32 to 34. On the bull market, a few yield grade 1 to 2, 1100 to 1800 pound at 45 to 50 top. Feeders, we had a lot of these are steers now. Large frame, medium frame ones at 350 pounder steers at $58 top. Heifers, their mates to those steers at 350 pounds at $48. 25 sheep, that was their estimate. We only had 7 early this morning. I doubt if we had that many. On the hog market today, 54 and a half was top. And I told Gene Morris I'd mention the fact that the president of the Hancock County Cattlemen, Keith Brown, are saying that they're holding their annual dinner meeting on Tuesday, December the 7th, 7 p.m. at the Elks in Greenfield. And that's it from the farm desk here at noontime at WIBC.
Well, you got hogs and cattle and cows and all that, and you even got elks. You got to talk about elks today. We'll do an elk report someday, huh?
No, that's a place they're having a meeting.
Moose?
That's a club.
Do a moose report.
Well, that's another club.
I know a story about... It's 1 o'clock, and it's time for Lou Palmer News.
Radio.
Spinners, WIBC Indianapolis, and this is Orly Knutson on a beautiful day with twinkle toes walking around in here. 34 degrees and sunshine with no wind. It is a beautiful, beautiful day in the capital city. We'll have a Break the Bank call coming up a little bit later on this hour for $1,170. All that cash is just waiting for you in Break the Bank. So we'll be doing one of those calls in a little bit. And a lot of other goodies coming up here at your favorite radio station, such as this.
In moments. From 1070 WIBC.
Call me now, 239-1070, for a chance at a grand. My telephone number, 239-1070. I will take caller number 14. Call me now, caller number 14, a chance at $1,000. That's a great song. That's by Neil Diamond. WIBC, it's a quarter past the hour. On the telephone line with me right now, playing our WIBC electronic money vote game, we have Earl Thomas of Indianapolis. Earl, you feel pretty lucky today?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, let's get started, bud, and see what we can come up with. We got $1,000 here. I'd just love to give it to you.
Okay.
Would you like to have it?
Sure would.
Sure would. Okay, well, let's get started and see what you got, Earl, okay?
Okay.
What's the first number and combination, please?
Right 13.
Right 13.
Correct. Continue.
You got that one. Let's go to number 2 now.
Left 27.
Left 27.
Correct. Continue.
Okay, that's 2 down. Now let's go for number 3.
Left 6.
Left 6.
Correct. Continue.
Okay, now let's go to the next one.
Okay, right 17.
Right 17.
Correct. Continue.
Now. Now. Okay, all I need is one number in one direction. And Earl, if you get it, you got yourself $1,000. All right?
Okay.
What do you got?
Left 7.
Okay, you're going to say left 7. All right?
Incorrect.
Earl, left 7. That's a terrible sound, isn't it?
Yeah.
The number is just not high enough, Earl, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Now, we're going to do it again this afternoon at 2:40, all right?
All right.
Bye-bye. 2:40, and next opportunity. Well, that's a terrible sound. And then the next opportunity, win $1,000 at 2:40 this afternoon. I don't know whoever invented that wrong-sounding answer we have. That flat tells you right there, huh? So, here's where we stand now. We're getting closer. We're down to that final combination, the final number. And once you get that right number, and got the direction, go in the right direction, of course, get that final number, whoever it is will win $1,000. I'm going to do it again at 2:40 this afternoon. And then the next opportunity will be at 3:40 with Bob Simpson. So these are the next two times that you'll definitely want to keep track of. Here at WIBC in Indianapolis, it's a beautiful day. It's a good day to win $1,000, but it's just a good day any way you look at it. It's 34 degrees, sunny, and no wind. Maybe 42 this afternoon. 20s tonight, nippy again, and cloudy, warmer up into the 50s tomorrow. And towards the weekend, we're looking at 40s and 50s Wednesday, and Thursday and Friday, upper 40s and 50s, lows 30s and 40s. So about the same, maybe a tad warmer.
People who love great coffee.
121, Dr. Hook, WIBC. Here's a real piece of music, folks. Real classic right here. Heard it first, or maybe last.
Good people.
Bye, Mom. See you at Blossoms.
WIBC, Orly Knutson. Boy, this place is going crazy this afternoon. We're getting down on the home stretch here of a $1,000 bill to somebody. Did you hear about the new massage parlor and grocery store? They've got a combination out now. Massage parlor and grocery store. It's called Rub and Grub. I know that's bad, but what's Monday? What the heck do you expect, huh? Ah, yeah, Chicago, WIBC. Sunshine. 34 degrees in the city right now. $135. Amazing how I can do that, isn't it? $135. WIBC in the afternoon. Just made a break the bank call. 784 exchange to the Barton residence. And they didn't know how much was in break the bank, so we added from the 1170 we had. So kind of put a 10 down on it there, carry that. Okay, $1,180 on my next telephone call this afternoon. And that money is just waiting to be won by one of you folks. Whether you're at home or you're at the office, one or the other. We make both calls now, of course. 1180, that's the new amount on WIBC Break the Bank Jackpot.
Don't trust your body.
Second, and in Anderson at the Meridian Plaza.
WIBC. Boy, everybody's calling. What's that? Now, when exactly is the electronic money vote? When will that? It'll be at 2:40 this afternoon. That'll be your chance at $1,000, okay? At 2:40, also at 3:40 today, WIBC. WIBC, Orly Knutson. Bulletin board item, a series of 6 consecutive Monday night classes of being adopted parents. Begins tonight, Catholic Social Services Agency. Door 1400 North Meridian Street at 7:30. If you're interested in that, you might want to call 236-1520. You get all the scoop on that.
American Transair. Call them at 247-4000.
I want to tell you, they are a good bunch of folks. They're the folks that we went to the Bahamas with over the weekend, and they are right fine people. 9 minutes before 2, interesting combination. Eddie Rabbit, Crystal Gale, WIBC.
Buick and Stitzer Buick.
Would you really rather have a Buick?
It's 2 o'clock. It's time for Lou Palmer News.
Radio.
It's 2:12. This is Orly Knutson, WIBC. We're going to pop 1180 Break the Bank call soon. $1,180. Also, the electronic money game coming up at about 2:40 this afternoon at WIBC. Well, I've added 10 to the WIBC Break the Bank jackpot. Bob Simpson will have $1,190 this afternoon on his first call of the day at WIBC. $1,190 for Bob Simpson.
Try cling peaches with Marsh ice cream over pound cake. Then top it off with chocolate sauce for a really special treat. Or serve peaches spiced with cinnamon and cloves as an unusual side dish for Marsh ham. At Marsh, you'll find variety in every department. Sponsored by the Cling Peach Advisory Board.
WIBC, I was looking over some of the stuff. 1806, explorer Zebulon Pike sights the 14,110-foot Colorado Rocky Mountain Peak. Today, of course, bears his name, Pike's Peak. Can you imagine if it was something like Olson that had discovered it, Olson's Peak or Knutson's Peak? Just doesn't have the same thing as Pike's Peak. It wouldn't quite swim, huh? Fair tonight, cool 20s. Indianapolis tomorrow, cloudy, warmer in the 50s from our WIBC official weather station. Right now, it's sunny, it's calm, and it's a nice but cool 36-degree afternoon in our great city of Indianapolis. Earth, Wind, and Fire, WIBC, your favorite radio station. Happy Norwegian on a Monday, 2:25. You switch from one motor oil in the winter to another in the summer. Stop switching and change to Amoco MV all-season motor oil. Amoco MV10W30 protects engines all year long, helps engines start easier in cold weather, and protects against high temperatures and heavy loads of summer driving. Amoco MV protects so well, in fact, that it exceeds the requirements of every new car warranty. It's even recommended for diesel engines. And you can get Amoco MV at Spritzer Standard, 71st and College, along with quality oil change and lube service. Whether you have a gasoline or diesel car, call Spritzer Standard, 71st and College, to make an appointment for an oil change, Atlas filter and lube. Sale priced at $14.95. For Amoco MV all-season motor oil, expert car care, come to Spritzer Standard, 71st and College. 2:40 this afternoon, a chance at $1,000. I locked the electronic money vault. That'll be at 2:40 here at WIBC today. $1,000 on the line. 2:29, Orly Knutson, WIBC Music on a Monday. Glenn Campbell. Aha! Those were the days when Glenn Campbell, hi, I'm Glenn Campbell. You know, the kid from DeLine, Arkansas. He's changed a little bit in his life and attitude since way back there when he was fresh off the farm, and America loved him. 27 before 3 o'clock. And it's just hard to say this, but your post office urges you to mail your packages and your cards early, and you think, oh, well, Chris, but it isn't that far off. It's the 15th day of November. Next week, it's Thanksgiving, and then we're a month away from Christmas. I mean, time is flying.
That's business machines. The people
Well, and make sure that you stop by. West Bend humidifiers are available at True Value stores, HWI stores, and Ace Hardware. It's 20 minutes before 3 o'clock in the afternoon at WIBC. The official temperature reading now in the city is 36 degrees. We're looking at WIBC weather, mid-20s tonight. South wind about 5 miles an hour. Some pretty nice weather, increasing cloudiness and warmer. And tomorrow, it's even going to be a little bit better. It's going to be in the 50s for tomorrow. As a matter of fact, the rest of the week is going to be pretty much the same as we're having right now. 36 degrees, the official temp at WIBC.
In moments. From 1070 WIBC.
Okay, my number is 239-1070 for $1,000. Call me now. If you're caller number 16, you'll have a chance at $1,000. I'm losing my voice. I don't know. It's 15 and a half before 3 o'clock at WIBC. Dinah Ross and the Supremes. It's time to go to the telephone, and on the line we have Brian Campbell of Indianapolis. And, of course, what we're trying to do is we're trying to unlock that WIBC electronic money vault. And the lock combination from 0 to 29. And, Brian, you know how to play the game, don't you?
Yeah, I think.
You think so? You sound like you're a little nervous, Brian. Yeah. Okay, all I need now, we'll start out at the top. We need a number, of course, and a direction, then find out if you're right or wrong. And if you get them all right, well, you got $1,000, okay?
Yeah.
All right, Brian Campbell of Indianapolis, let's commence. Let's begin, okay?
Okay. The first one, I got 13 to the right.
First one is 13 to the right.
Correct. Continue.
Wait a minute now, Brian. We got to take that one at a time. Okay, you got 13 to right. That's right. Now let's get what's the second one?
27 to the left.
Okay, now let's see if that's right. 27 to the left.
Correct. Continue.
Okay, that is correct, Brian. Now let's get the third number.
6 to the left.
Okay, the third one you have is 6 to the left.
Correct. Continue.
Okay, you're doing pretty good. Now let's see what you have for the next one, Brian.
17 to the right.
17 to the right.
Correct. Continue.
Now, Brian, I want you to just relax here for a minute. And this is for all the marbles right now, buddy. This one is for $1,000. Brian Campbell, give me the number and give me the direction, please.
9 to the left.
Okay, now you're going to say 9 to the left, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what we got there, Brian, okay?
Correct. Continue.
You don't have to continue, Brian. You hear what's going on?
Yeah.
Listen. Listen, I don't know. Well, there's supposed to be more to it than that. I can't believe that. Brian, you just won.
Are you kidding?
No, you just won. The whole thing got spoiled. We had a little thing that was supposed to make all kinds of funny noises and everything. But you just won for $1,000. You gave me 13 to the right. You gave me 27 to the left. You gave me 6 to the left, 17 to the right, and 9 to the left.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding you. You're on the radio right now, Brian, and you got $1,000, my friend.
All right.
How old are you, Brian?
16.
16. What are you doing home from school today?
Well, I just got home. My mom called me and told me to call in. She gave me the number, so I called in.
Are you going to split the money with your mom? You think she's going to give you half of it, or what? How do you think it's going to work out?
I don't know.
Have you won a lot of things in your life, Brian?
No, this is the biggest thing I've won.
Here's the biggest thing. What else have you won? Do you remember anything else?
No.
Well, I thought, where do you go to school, Brian?
Franklin Central.
Franklin Central.
Yeah.
And what's your mother's name?
Kathy Campbell.
Kathy Campbell. Kathy's at work right now, huh?
Yeah.
Has she got a radio there?
Yeah, she's probably listening.
Is she? So you can't hide the money from her, huh?
No.
Well, that's fantastic, Brian. We congratulate you, and of course, what we'll do is we'll contact you. I think I've never had a winner anymore, so I don't really know what we do, but I'm sure we'll contact you, and you can come on down here and bring your mom along if you like, or whatever, and pick up the $1,000. All right?
Yeah. Brian,
again, congratulations, my friend. And did you feel lucky when you got up today?
No.
You didn't feel, huh? Well, boy, you did it in a big way. There's a lot of folks out there been trying to get through and play that game, and you were the lucky one, Brian. When you were dialing, did you think that you were going to get through?
No, I was just about to hang up that last time.
Oh, boy, and when I told you were the 16th caller, what'd you think?
I don't know. I didn't know if I should have believed it or not.
Okay. Brian, again, congratulations, and you got yourself $1,000. We'll be in touch with you when you come down and get your money, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Brian.
Okay.
Bye-bye. And that was Brian Campbell, and of Indianapolis just won $1,000 at WIBC. Now, the next...